I just did a webinar with my group and I'm just redoing a new one. So I'm starting this up. The guy should already be in there. All right. You guys can hear me? Let me go down. I think I have everybody muted this time. I'm not 100% positive. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Well, I can see the mic moving at least. So I know. Oh, here's someone. Okay, I see Daniel's name moving. Okay, so I'm sure everybody can hear me. All right, cool. So I can hear you perfect. Do you guys hear the background noise? They're playing a movie.
A little bit.
A little bit? All right, give me 1 second. I'm just going to make sure that's turned down a little bit.
But yell at your wife.
All right. All right. So I'm going to share my screen now. I am recording this one again. All the other ones seem to not work. So I'm just going to do another recap. I'm going to do another recap for those who are going to watch this via YouTube. I'm going to open up tradingview.com, right? We're always looking up. I'm always looking at TradingView since the charts are so pretty nice. They're just perfect. I love TradingView's charts. I really love TradingView's charts. We got TradingView up, right? We got Forex Factory, right? And we've got the currency meter. When you type in currency meter, I always use the live charts UK version. I'm always looking at the live charts UK version. This is always the one,
Cool.
right? So, just another little recap for everyone, right? When I'm trading, of course, when I'm looking at these charts, I'm basing everything off the higher time frame. We know that everything that I'm basing is off of the higher time frame. Every single thing. So, what is a pair that you guys like trading that's not USD JAPY?
EJ's a good one.
Which one?
EJ?
Euro JAPY?
Yeah.
Right. Euro JAPY. So when we're trading based off of our trading plans, it's really important to know the times that price makes a push. It's really important to know that. The way that we know that is, number one, we study the charts. Of course, we're going to be we study the charts, so our eyes are opened up to things. But what is that? Oh, but not only that, the times. If we're trading Euro JAPY, it's important to know that importance. Euro pairs will move more during London session. And then JAPY pairs will move more during Asian session, right? So if we're trading these pairs, I know that the morning will have a nice push because in the morning, 8 a.m. my time is the time that the London market closes. So I know that any pair that has Euro in it or GBP, they're going to be looking to make a last push towards the end of the morning. That's just the way that these charts work. So as you can see, look at Euro JAPY, for example. Euro JAPY, we close right on a resistance, right? That was a very terrible line. I'm going to just go ahead and put in my horizontal line because it's straight. So we can see, let's just go up here, right? So we literally close this 2 o'clock candle. We literally are closing above structure. We're closing above structure. If I was trading EJ at this time, and I know that the euro pairs and the GBP pairs, they're going to make a nice institutional last push at the end of the morning because they want to get in as much as they can towards the end of the market session. So as you can see, this is from 6 a.m. till 10 a.m., this 4-hour candle. So at 8 a.m. is going to be the time that this at 8 a.m. is basically the end of the market session. So this is like the last little institutional push. So we can see by this 4-hour time frame, we closed above, right? If we didn't know exactly where price was going, it's a very good idea that you pop up your currency strength meters. And at this time, euro probably would have been very strong. And even if Jappy had some strength too, it probably, the euro is a stronger currency than the Japanese yen, so it still would have been pushing up to the bullish side because euro is in the front and the Japanese yen is on the end, which means that if the euro is strong and the Japanese yen is weak, we're going to be pushing up into the upside because we're going to be following the pair that is stronger in that time, right? But price action is telling us that we're going up because the 4-hour time frame closed at like this early in the morning. And if we didn't know 100% exactly where price was going to be leading, all we got to do is we can go down to that 15-minute time frame and get a little bit better of an idea, right? So here is by 6 a.m. By 6 a.m., look at where we're at. We're just at a dead still, right? We're just at a standstill. So it wasn't until at this time frame, it wasn't until around 7:15 that we really would have had like a 2-1 confirm going bullish, and then by 7:30, 100% confirm, right? Do you guys see how this would have been confirmed for us going up? Do you guys see how this would have been confirmed by 7:30?
Resistance during support.
Yeah, I mean, because we've been rallying, right? We've just been rallying here, right? We've just been bouncing, bing, 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 bing. But then we close so strong. And this ends up being, this whole situation becomes a, like this is a 2-1 confirm right here. Because we've got the LLs, right? We've got the lowest lows. Now, when I'm looking for that 2-1, this is a higher high, right? This is double H. And then this right here becomes higher low. But if this wasn't enough confirmation, if this was not enough confirmation by the time this happens, after this close, this was enough confirmation. Because we close above the resistance on the 15-minute time frame. That was really bad. Right here, this price right here closed above. You can see above, right on top of it, whatever. This is signifying that we're going up 100% by the 7:45. So even if we get up right at 6 a.m., by 7:30, that's an hour and a half. So that's within our 2-hour time that we're going to wait for price to show the momentum and direction of trend. Now, like what I told you guys on the other webinar, like 40 minutes ago, if I'm trading in the morning and I don't have confirm right at 6, I wait until 7. Because by 7, I'm really going to have my confirm. And then as you can see, right by 7, we really had our confirm, right? This is the next hour. And this is right before the last institutional push during that pair session. But on the 15-minute time frame, we really had structure, right? We had a 2-1 confirm right here, and then we finally had the momentum. So we would have been done trading. Let me get my price. We would have already been trading around this time. Because look in this next 15 minutes, we go up 30 pips. So, I mean, we know how stacking works. If we open up, let me keep this up because this got deleted, huh? If we're going to do, right, let's say trading plan ideas. open 4 entries at 10 pips profit, right? Open.
Again.
Can you hear me? Are you talking to someone else? Somebody talking to. All right. Anyways, so we got. Let's say this is part of our trading plan. We're gonna open up 4 entries for this session. We're gonna open up 4 entries at 10 pips profit. Close 3 entries at 10 pips. Leave 1 running with stop loss and profit, right? Just so you guys can get kind of an idea of like how I'm trading, what I'm looking for. Let me go ahead and make this a little bit easier, right? So this is a 15-minute time frame. By 7:30, we have complete confirm that we're going bullish now. We have complete confirm, and then what does it do? It ends up making another higher high, and then the first real higher low after breakout. So what do? You just follow momentum. And then how much pips was this? Again, it went up 30 pips, pretty much the exact same amount. So even by 8 o'clock, when the new 4-hour candle opens, or the new 1-hour candle opens, right? We have confirm. Because look at how we see how this 1 hour closed, right? So maybe, sure, we can expect a pullback, but it's going to just keep following momentum. Because right by the 8 a.m., we do know that on this 15-minute time frame, we did have a pullback right here, right?
It was like 6 volts.
What happened? Are you talking to me, JT? The JT?
No, sorry, stepdad.
Oh.
I'm on a video call.
Right, so it made a 10 pip pullback, but it made right by 10, right by 8 a.m. It really made the first two confirmed structure going bullish, right? Do you guys see how that works?
Uh-huh.
Do you guys see that? Am I losing anyone? Let me go to the chat. I don't think I have the chat open.
So you can still interrupt the 1 hour then.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Like if you just wait for these if you just wait for the candles to close, like there's so much time. Like after this 1 hour candle confirms bullish structure, right? Let me block all this for a second. Like look at this 7 o'clock candle. If you didn't get in by the 7 o'clock, well, it's already pretty much confirmed that we're going bullish. But the next step would be is understanding where it's going to stop. Because it could have came all the way up here and then just pulled back down, like immediately, right? So what we're going to do is, actually, we got nothing to the left. We got to go to the daily. You can't even see anything. We still got nothing, really. Look at this. Oh my! Wow. I haven't traded EJs, or so for me, like I'm not like I don't really look at this chart. Wow, this actually almost makes a really bad example. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Nah, honestly, price just kept pushing. It's very difficult to see structure at this point, just because even the daily was really zoomed out. We maybe have to look at a weekly just to be able to draw up some zones, because price has just had such a pivotal bullish moment. This is a freaking weekly. This is all the way back 2016. Price hasn't been this high since 2016 on Euro Jappy, yeah. But you guys, wow, that's insane. Almost makes for a very, very bad example, just because I can't like zoom out and really get an idea of where to close. Because you would, like, if I'm I'm like a little stumbled, if that makes sense. Because you want to know when price is going to stop. Because price never just keeps going. You know what I'm saying? It's going to go up, it's going to hit a resistance, it's going to bounce back down, hit another support, it's going to go back up, hit a resistance. That's how price works. So if we're looking at USD Jappy, right? If we're looking at USD Jappy off that 4-hour time frame, for example, this one here, we got to be able to look left to be able to say, okay, well, this is where price is going. We look left and we say, I like to look at candles that have been closed and that are formed that create like if I look left and I see this and I have nothing over here, then I say, well, this is for sure a zone that we're going to, right? So this is a zone that we're going to, right? We look left again. We see this, and look at it's just a perfect zone. Look at how perfect the zone is. You look left. I look left all the way here. Draw it across the screen. You can see that's another destination price is going, right? We look left. Here's another one. Just keep looking left, and you can see how it creates a very nice destination for price to go. And then, of course, on the 1 hour time frame and stuff, you will have minor zones too.
Are those called necklines, basically?
Well, yeah, whatever you want to call them. Some people call them that or whatever. I just call them zones: support and resistance, supply and demand zones. But so for this example on USD Jappy, I would say, okay, well, if we're going down, this is my next profit target. If we're going to go through there, this is my next profit target, right? But on Euro Jappy, at this pivotal time, we have not been this high since 2013 or 2016. So we can't even see it until the week, unless we're on the weekly. Makes it very, very hard to draw nice zones. Because if we're pushing up to the high side, we are going to start creating a new support and resistances off of like the 4 hour time frame. Because if we're looking at the 4 hour time frame, you see where it's at now? Like we might pull down a little bit now and might bob and weave and might just keep pushing up to the upside. Because look how strong it is above everything. You look left on your Jappy. You don't see anything. Look how strong it is. You see it? You guys see how high it is above every structure? You can't even see it on the 4 hour time frame. You literally have to drop down to the daily. Literally. If you don't see it on the daily, which we don't see it on the daily that well, but this is where the area is, because it gets very hard to see where price is going because you can't zoom in that well. Oh, I forgot I blocked it out. But anyways, the reason why I was signifying and showing you guys this is because you want to know when to stop. Because if this price right here, if this 1 hour pulled up and it landed directly on a zone already, then it probably would have just come. It's a possibility that it could have came straight down. But there's nothing holding it back. There's just nothing holding it back from reaching its next zone. So whoever said earlier, like you can still get in off those 1 hour candles, absolutely. But it's very important to know where the next destination is to stop. Because you don't want to just like blindly enter saying, okay, well, we're going to still go up, but you didn't draw up any zones and you don't know that, hey, we're probably already on a resistance and we're going to make a retracement now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. I want to make sure I'm not losing anyone, because this Euro Jappy kind of stumbled me for a second, just because it's at such a pivotal point that it's very difficult to draw up zones unless you're on the weekly and daily. You say something, JT? This guy's like over here talking to his whole family, confusing me about the Buddha's at. Just kidding. So anyways, what are some other questions, like, so I can just dive into helping you guys out with maybe market structure, maybe a little bit more of something, because I know that I have covered a lot of what I look at, and pretty much most of my webinars are going to be going over very identical things, because this is how I trade. I'm always going to talk about my currency strength meter. I'm always going to talk about Forex Factory, right? Because this is just how I trade. So all my webinars are going to look very, very similar, but it'll just depend on what the webinar is about. So for you guys moving forward, I really want, because this is pure market structure, guys. This is not like me saying, hey, I'm a magic guru. I know something better than you know. Because because 5 plus 5 equals 10, right? Well, 6 plus 4 also equals 10. 7 plus 3 equals 10. 1 plus 9 equals 10. So some people like to put these crappy, I don't even know how to do it, like Fibonacci's. I think this is it. I don't know how to use this stuff. Like, but there's some people that like to trade based off of these. Like, I don't even know how to do these. But some people like to trade using these. Like, I don't know why you like to trade using these, but some people do, and maybe they're successful at trading. So we really don't ever want to say, hey, like your trading style sucks. Like in our minds, we can tell ourselves that because there is a lot of people whose trading style sucks. Like it just sucks. Like why are you trading that way? You shouldn't trade that way. You're confusing yourself. You don't know when to enter, etc. But there's more than one way to make money in Forex. And everybody's eyes are going to see the charts differently. So there's just many ways to get to 10. There's many ways to get to 10. It's just a matter on how consistent you can be and trading plan. Everything is on your trading plan. Everything. Many people in Forex are going to talk to you about 90% is psychology, right? Did I spell psychology wrong? I did. Right? 90% is psychology, 10% is technical. Okay, well, what about your trading plan? If somebody's just telling you like everything's psychological, because I believe trading is 100% psychological. I believe that the technical side has a lot to do with the combination between your is the combination with your trading plan. Everything is based around your trading plan, right?
Yeah.
So moving forward into this next year, everybody needs to work on a trading plan. If you guys are struggling with a trading plan, we need to develop how you see the charts. Because I trade based off of 2-2s and stuff, right? So if you guys are confused and you guys are trading a certain pair, post it in the group chat. Post a picture and say, is this a 2-2? Is this a 2-1? Do I enter now? Do I not enter now? Post them in the chat. That way, myself or other students can maybe say, yeah, you know what? That's a good time. That's a good time to trade. You're getting it. No, this is not a good time to trade. You're not getting it. So that we can help each other out. It's okay to be wrong. But what's not okay is to keep practicing something wrong. Then you're never going to understand. So never feel embarrassed. Never feel like you're lower than anyone else. Everybody has room to grow. Everybody has room to grow. And moving forward into this next year, I want everybody to have a trading plan. By February, everybody in the group better have a trading plan. And post them in the group chat. Send them to me privately. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together maybe like a small system for everybody where it's like, this is like a trading plan that you can follow. Where follow this type of trading plan if it works for you. The problem with that is that everybody sees the charts differently. So if I make a trading plan for people, it might not be what they see. So they may be confusing themselves. But if you see something that, you know what, like maybe you're in like South Africa or you're in like, you know, Kenya, you're in all kinds of different parts of the world. Maybe you can't trade the exact same way that I trade because we trade at different times. But the market will still have a structure. The market, no matter what, is still going to make higher highs and higher lows, lower lows and lower highs. So if you're basing understanding the higher highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, consolidation, etc. If you're basing all of these into your trading plan, this is what's going to help you succeed. So if you have questions, post them in the group chat. Literally, like I don't know, like I don't sit in front of the computer all day long, but chances are I have time to answer your question. So if you post it in the group chat and you say, "This is my zone I drew up. This is what's going on. Like what do you think price is going to do?" I'll give you to the best of my knowledge what price might do, but this is why I want everybody to really be trading USD Jappy because I primarily trade USD Jappy. So if you have questions on USD Jappy, chances are I already know where it's going because I'm already looking at it, or I periodically throughout the day I'm looking at the charts, if that makes sense, to see if my trades are still running, to see if it closed me out, just to see what happened. But I want everybody to work on a trading plan. So I posted my trading plan in the chat already, like what I look for, and like mine has 4 entries, but for the most part I do more than 4 entries. But that's just how my trading plan started, was just 4 entries, close 3 or close 2, leave 2 running, and then you keep it simple every single day. If you're consistently making like $5 a day, right? At the end of the week, what do you got? You got $20, $25, right? And then you just keep repeating that. By the end of the month, maybe you've got $400, $500. Now maybe instead of making $10 a day, you're making $30 a day or $40 a day, maybe $100 a day. So keep the increments very small. And the next thing you know, you're making 1,000 a day, 500 a day, 2,000 a day, 30,000 a day. That's what is to come when you're trading in the Forex markets. But you can never get there. Let me repeat. You will never make money in Forex without a plan. If you don't have a plan on what you're going to look for when you enter the market, you are never going to succeed. It's just the bottom line. You don't go to work. You don't go to work not knowing what you're going to make. You go to work because you know what you're going to make, right? Everybody knows that. I'm going to repeat that over and over and over until I basically embed it into your guys' minds. So, moving forward, sorry to repeat myself, start working on your trading plans. Start getting an idea of why you trade, what you look for, and this is what I'm going to do when I see this. Base everything off of your 4-hour and your hour and your daily. Everything is going to be based off of your higher time frames. Everything. Right? Literally, everything is based off higher time frames. I'm going to go to USD JAB because I have a really good example of this on the daily. Right? See how the daily, right? Of course, we've got lower high, lower low, another lower high to continue going down. This daily finished off super bearish, right? Super bearish. So this new daily opened at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, California time. So why wouldn't we just follow the momentum, right? So if our trading plan says that I'm gonna wait for the new daily candle to open, wait for the new daily candle to open. Chances are it's gonna leave you off in a direction that is gonna be confirming how you can make some money. If you wait, you wait for the daily candle to open. So what happened here? Look what happened when the new daily candle opened. We went up, but where do we know when to stop? At the next zones, right? We stop at the next zones. So if we are trading at this time, okay, this daily closed here. So where are we going? We'll look left. We're for sure going here. If it keeps going up, look left some more. We're for sure going here. And what did it do? It fulfilled it. So you got to know where your support and resistance zones are, because the support and the resistance is where you know when to stop and when to pull. You got to know when to pull your trade. But if it's only 10 pip mark, for example, like look, this is 36. This is almost 100 pips, right? If our goal is just 30 or is 10 pips, then we're solid. Look at how this daily closed. Follow momentum, right? This daily closed like this. The new one opened right here. This is the start of a new daily candle, which is right when the Asian market opens. It's simple. Just follow the momentum of the higher time frames. So maybe your trading plan is going to be around the daily time frame, maybe the 4-hour time frame. Because for me, the 4-hour time frame is really good at 6 o'clock in the morning. But for you guys who maybe live out in Africa, maybe that's a bad time. So maybe your trading plan has to be around Asian session or London session, whatever's a better session. Maybe New York time is too bad. Maybe it's just not a good time for you guys. So we got to develop those trading plans to help you guys succeed in trading. So that's number one that I really want to help you guys understand better. So I'm sure you guys get it. I'm going to keep putting it into your guys' mind. But does anybody have any more questions? Otherwise, I'm going to just kind of wrap this up and spend the rest of the time with my family since it is almost New Year's.
No questions for me. That was very helpful today, though.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys just start posting more in the chat, like, because I'm not going to chase everyone down. Like, I don't I don't want to chase you guys down and like really just hold your hand. I want you guys to be like questioning me so that we can be like, it sounds really weird, but holding hands together. Like I don't want to just chase you down and say, hey, how's your trading doing today? Like there's too many people for me to go through. But
Yeah, that's true.
if you send me a message, I'm gonna get back to you. I'm not gonna ignore you. If I don't get back to you, send me another message. It just bug me as much as you guys can, because I might be busy for that moment, but their chances are I'm still gonna get back to you. I get back to everyone. But just keep in mind, I do have a lot of people that message me. But this is what I do for a living, guys. This is all I do. I just help people out all day. So don't feel ashamed. Don't feel embarrassed. Post your questions in the chat and send them to me and trading plan. Moving forward, if you guys got nothing planned tonight, if you're not going out, start working on a trading plan. Start working on something. Say, this is my goal moving into the next year. And then go back test. Pick 2 pairs max. If you can't handle 2 pairs, choose 1 pair. Pick 1 pair and go back and look at all the times that is best for your time zone. Like I'm UTC 8, right? So go back and look at all the pairs that you like to trade and go look at the times based off the 4 hour and the daily and see when the price makes the biggest push. Then you can start back testing and then you can start figuring out the way that you guys like trading depending on the times that you can trade, depending on your country. So Euro USD and USD Jappy for me, that's perfect, bud. That's exactly like pretty much what I trade. So anytime you got questions, just post it in the chat and then we'll be able to tackle it. Because moving forward, I want our group to be able to be where everybody's trading the same times, the same pairs, and all we got to do is post in the chat saying USD Jappy down right now, and everybody can take sells, or Euro USD buy right now, it's going up. So if you were paying attention and you were in the chat at that time, you can go do an assessment and maybe start trading. Not, I don't want it to become like a signals group because I don't like signals, but just to be where we're all on the same page and we're all making the right moves together, trading together. That way, everybody's making money. Everybody's making money. So,
Yeah.
but it takes time, and you guys have to put the work in. You guys got to put the work in. You got to put the time in, and you guys got to figure out the times that you like trading best. Because some countries, it might not be feasible to be trading during London Open. It might not be easy trading during Asian Open. It might not be easy trading during New York Open. But there is a time that is good for you guys. And just base everything off the 4 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame. And post them in the chats. And together as a collective, we work together. Sound good?
Yee.
Alrighty, guys. Happy New Year.
Host.
Happy New Year, everyone. Be safe tonight if you guys are going out. Spend a lot of good time with your families, and get ready to dominate the Forex game, and get ready to start getting involved with cryptocurrency. You guys, I'm a big crypto enthusiast right now. Building a mining rig, building all kinds of really cool things, and I'm sharing it with everybody. So we're really trying to grow a huge business around Forex and crypto trading that everybody can take profit in, and everybody can be prosperous through this time. So we're working really hard for you guys. It's a lot of work working like for everyone. So, but we enjoy doing what we do, and we want to see a lot of lives change moving forward. 2018 is going to be incredibly huge for everyone. So, anyways, just send me private messages if you guys got questions. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube at least, so if you want to re-review it, you guys can. But anyways, guys, it was awesome being able to talk to you. Sorry for canceling the previous ones, but moving forward, we have weekly webinars, so stay tuned.
Good. Thank you.
Later, guys.
Thank you.
Later.
Later.